Well, folks, I'm out on a practice walk. It's going to be a little shaky. I'm not on the monopod. I'm doing this with my phone. But let me spin this around a little bit and show you where I'm walking. It looks pretty, but I've already walked up the hills. And as you can see, right up there is approximately where the house is. But it's way down on the other side of that hill. Then I had to walk up that hill to, and you can see it still goes uphill, to back here in the corner, at which time I finally crested it, and I'm coming down this side. Now on the other side of the trees, as you can see right there, is the other side of the walkway. They put the trees up the middle. But this is cleaned, and this is nice walking on this grass. But believe it or not, the grass in the middle is so high that if there are deer out there right now, they're hunkered down, they're laying down, and nothing is disturbing them. This is where I had taken pictures of the deer before. So let's get this camera spun around. Hang on, I'm going to reverse it. I know this is rough, but I've got my new rucksack on. You can see it, it's OD green. Very happy with it. It's padded shoulders are so much better than my other one. It does have the chest strap, but it seems to be up too high. I don't know how I have to adjust this, maybe have it move it down or something, but put more D-rings in and then set it up in this one instead to go across the chest to this side. It does have a bladder. Oops, can't do it. It does have the bladder in the back, as you can see my hose right there. And in this case, I'm going to stop you and film the wildlife we see out here. Don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to try. This must have been, no, it's not getting any bigger. Anyways, dead center. There's a bunny sitting there. And I was snorted at by deer in the woods. You can see a runner down there along the path that I'll be taking. But again, I'm downhill. I'm very, very happy with what's going on here. The mileage says on that 1 mile, oh, there went a bunny. They're all over up here. There's more down the line. But it's very, 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 very relaxing. A lot of robins. They must have a nest because I'm getting yelled at. I have a nest under my deck in the back where I do all my work, and every day I'm back there with the door open and they're squawking and yelling at me. So it's the norm this time of the year. The babies are all getting big. I expect my baby is falling out of the nest pretty soon. I'm watching for them every day. Okay, I'm going to turn it off for a minute until I get going on this other path. As you can see, this actually is one of the roads at the edge of the trails, at the edge of the park. And it's a slight uphill, so I'm doing a little huffing and puffing. It's only 10 to 8 in the evening, but it's very, very cloudy. But you can already tell we are beyond the change of seasons. The days are going to start getting shorter. Well, the day's already getting shorter, and you can tell sunset right now is 8:46, where it was closer to 9 o'clock a week and a half ago, before the change of seasons. So the days are getting shorter. Oh, and I got a big uphill to go. So I'm going to start huffing and puffing again, but this is exactly what I need. All right, the corner. There's another, oh, that's a groundhog. Just saw him there. Turn the corner, and I can walk on the outside of the trees, but I think it's a little cooler on the inside. You can see where the path goes. One goes up around the trees, one goes up through the middle of the field, how they cut it. But I'm on the other side now, heading toward the house. It's a beautiful area. It's easy on the feet, but I'm glad it is because I'm using this more for the back and the rucksack. Okay, might get too dark in here to see. Let's see what happens. Oh, the camera really adjusts for it. It is quite dusky in here. The camera has it brightened up really nice. Beautiful. And it is a couple degrees cooler. Really feels good. All right, I'll get back to you. Coming to the end of the pine forest, but I honestly think that other side goes down to the road that I live on. So we're going to check this out very shortly. I think what we have, it does go back into the woods, is a fire break in case I ever have a fire up here. They can at least cut it down a little bit. But here we go back into the third set of pines, and maybe up ahead I see the fourth set. We'll see when we get there. The woods, we're coming up to the main road. Now, if you look, you'll see the mountain. And I was all the way up there talking to you, and then following along that right there, and then coming way down around the bottom corner. So the humidity out here is atrocious. And this is where you would walk out to go to the parking lot. And I've come in that way many, many times. But I think I'm going to take this down to the road and then take a left. Now, the watch shows just about 1.5 miles walking. And again, the legs feel excellent. Very happy with the legs. But the back with the new rucksack might be a small problem. So it's getting quite dark in the woods in here. And I mean, yeah, really. You can see the brightness as we leave out here. It's really bright. Camera adjusts for it. But we just walked around the whole park. And I hope I'm heading out to the road. I think I hear cars out here, so we'll be okay. Yes. I decided to check on a geocache that was here. And there it is. That was my very first geocache that I ever found. And walking back out to the little path they have, I'll take a quick left turn. I'll show you how close it is to the road. I'm not trying to give it away, but there's Cambridge Avenue. And I'm going to be heading up that hill to the house. Last hill up to the house. I live up there at the top on the right. Got to walk in the road. Well, no, I can walk in the grass. Yeah, and here comes cars and no lights on. So, why take a chance? Walk up this way. Get off the road. Me with all dark on. Them with no lights. Real intelligent people out there. Starting to huff and puff again. I'm halfway up the hill. But I wanted to get on here and talk about trekking poles. While doing the last app trail hike by myself, I did use the trek poles. And it's night and day difference when you can use your arms with the poles to help you walk. I noticed that Luke rarely uses poles, but I also consider them a safety concern for more than just walking. If you're ever challenged by an animal, you've got yourself a perfect defense tool. But there's my American flag. That'd be my house. I am worn out. So I'll put this on the net. So I'm home, sweaty, sitting at the computer. Gonna put this online now. Stay strong, patient, and trust your journey.